Alright, let's go Morimening some more story. Actually, I have enough of this shit. Menofin. Auto connect. Right, let's see what we get. And we used up everything, I guess. Yeah, reset. Alright, let's fucking go. More story. Chapter 5. Another miracle. Oh yeah, I should add caster. What? Oh fuck, I removed all of his shit. What were my fucking wheels for him? Flare region, definite. I don't think it was key flare region. Awakener details, skills, damage, defense, crit damage and defense. Crit damage, place, crit damage, alright. Why do I have death resistance? Fucking bollocks. He benefits from, I think, mostly damage, right? Attack, yep. It's all attack. So I guess maybe Realm, no, Realm Master damage amp. Yeah, replace. Damage amp, replace, alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this on auto because I really don't feel like actually making any choices. And I clear the story easily anyways. Investigation, let's go. Another miracle. Celeste. Elton closed his eyes and let out a long sigh, as if he could exhale the filth within. When the seafarers board, Celeste and I weren't together. I've been waiting in the safe house and you're the first to find me. How could that be? Celeste isn't built for fighting. What if she's fine, the link between us is steady. Link, so Celeste really is an awakener. Elton gave a bitter smile, reaching instinctively for his cigarette case, but as his fingers brushed the cold metal, his hand shook violently, and the case clattered to the floor, spilling tobacco everywhere. You and me both, pal. You suddenly noticed Elton's hands trembling, whether from lingering shock or sheer exhaustion. Captain, you're shaking all over. Old habit. I'm no hand-picked student from Methag University like you, just an ordinary guy. No ironclad mental strength, no ability to see the solution. During an awakener's rebirth, their consciousness is inevitably tainted by unknown entities. That taint drives their loss of control. A link is one way to suppress it, but if the linker is an ordinary person without the gift... What are you guys talking about? What's this loss of control? Elton took the cigarette case Murphy picked up, chuckling softly as he caught her kicking the straight tobacco into a corner. It means if we don't find Celeste, the ship might go haywire and sink. Murphy's face twisted, her lips trembling, at a loss for words. Easy, easy, don't be scared. He patted Murphy's stiff head reassuringly before turning to you and Tulu. I can sense Celeste's general direction. You got Murphy to me. I trust you can help me find Celeste, right? Tulu, can we? Tulu didn't answer. Instead, he pulled open the safe house door, signaling he would take the lead. Can we read through chapter 5 today, I wonder? Battle.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝きにて何らの罪を払わん。
幕引きだぜ。I don't know, I'm stupid. Doesn't really matter. Let's go.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝きにて何らの罪を払わん。
消えな。さあ、
光を与えよ。
だぜ。
Advanced echo. Alright, fuck it. Browse an awakener, calf. Oh, elite fight.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝きにて何らの罪を払わん。
琥珀色の死をくれてやる。
下がれ。落ちろ。
More calf.
どうだ。
この翼が必ず
爆炎よ、ここに燃え上がれ。
汚れし者。
Yeah, just try.
我が名のもとに。
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't cost that much.
見届けてくれ。自由を求めるこの石を。
焦るなよ。
愚かね。
我が名のもとに。ここは通さん。消え失せよ。我が心、清き光なり。罪を懲らしめん。
Alright, essential event. which way has browsed. Vodka for each enemy. Ski advance. Extra silver, thank you. Do I really wanna? Let's try to see what's on the other side. Awakener. Battle.
見届けてくれ。自由を求めるこの石を。
下がりな。爆炎よ。ここに燃え上がれ。さあ、幕引きだぜ。
I guess. Turn. Fuck it.
さあ、幕引きだぜ。下がりな。ドカン。
Counter. I guess Bastion. Fuck it. Use key, advance. Yeah, I don't need her strength. I guess this is a strength build. So yeah, I guess I can just do this. Tool, what are you looking at? After dispatching another wave of enemies, Tool passed at the ship's railing, frowning as he studied the domain's boundary enveloping the vessel. The domain's presence is weakening. To escape the ship's oppressive air, flocks of seabirds scatter, darting towards their iridescent light. One, two, three, they slammed into the sky, desperate to break free, only to be gently repelled by the domain's barrier. Under the relentless collisions, the domain grew transparent, revealing a full moon impossibly close and round. The moment flickered and passed, yet everyone caught it. Did the domain just vanish for a second? No, that's impossible. Celeste would never. The Linker's mind and body are struggling to sustain the Awakener's power. Maintaining a domain that shields the celestial pole is likely pushed that Awakener to her limits. Shielding celestial pole, Murphy. Everyone turned to Murphy at her shout. She clutched her clothes, front fingers twitching uncontrollably. She tilted her head back, her throat's cartilage writhing in pain, each breath scorching her lungs, every cell quivering under the strain. Murphy, something's wrong with her. Take out those things drawn by the scent.
見届けてくれ。自由を求めるこの石を。
下がりな。消えな。
風よ死の淵へいざない。
燃えろ滅びろ泣き叫べ。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
爆炎よここに燃え上がれ。ドカン。さあ幕引きだぜ。
Fuck, I don't wanna use solo flare.
奈落の底に深淵を
I
覗
mean,
け。
I don't care.
琥珀色の死をくれてやる。さあ幕引きだぜ。
I'm way too fucking over leveled for this. You laid Murphy across your lap. Her muscles felt rigid like holding a stone statue. Captain, do you know what's happening to her? The god inside her. Tulu's expression shifted subtly. A tentacle under his control coiled around Murphy's left arm. Silence. Tulu closed his eyes, sensing through his tentacle. For a moment, the deck was filled only with the sound of waves against the hull and Murphy's pain remembers. Damn, rip. I mean, I guess we saved her, but the seconds stretching agonizingly. Just as your patience neared its breaking point, Tulu withdrew his tentacle. How is she? The moment the domain faltered, the false god inside her felt a powerful pull. Hi, Lexman. She's been in this domain too long, hence the intense reaction. Now that the domain's stabilizing, she'll recover soon. I guess I have to set up bots at some point in the chat. Before Tulu finished, Murphy sat up, drenched in sweat. She touched her chest, her face blank with confusion. You're following me from 2017. I used to play Warcraft 3 with Zoom. I think that's why you know me. It's Alu. Yeah, Alucard, yep. Yeah. Yep. How are you doing, my man? Do you still play Warcraft 3 custom maps? Wait, I'm too low. Alright. Is it better now? I bought a new mic like a month ago. How about now? Nice, let's go. I'm playing this gacha game called Morimens. I mean, I can still turn it up more if you need. Yeah, I've been playing with him for the past month occasionally on stream. Me, Diadon, the whole gang is back. I'm glad Zoom is doing better these days. No, I'm asking you if you've been playing Warcraft 3 these days or if you quit. Did you move on to something else or whatever? Yeah, the whole crew is back. Currently reading the story for Morimens. Yo, how we changed, bro. Yeah, I got a job now. Finished college, doing my master's degree. We were so young back then. Yep, I was still in high school at the time. The good old days. Yeah, 10 years ago. It's fucking crazy how time flies. So, what are you doing nowadays, Lex? Before Tulu finished, Murphy sat up, drenched in sweat. She touched her chest, her face blank with confusion. I'm still alive. You finished chemistry and ecology uni. Nice. In Luxembourg. You used to be in Serbia, right? I think. Or am I mixing you up with someone else? I might be mixing you up with someone else. We need to remove it quickly. Even if this domain blocks the celestial pull, its presence alone is a burden on you. You are from Serbia, right? I think. I'm not sure. I might have confused you with someone else. To, Balkanac koji ja, idemo. Easy for you to say. You recall the parasite clinging to her heart. Its vessels fused with her aorta. Even Londinium's finest surgeons couldn't guarantee such an operation. Dobre. I still have old chats, lol. The Sona Nil's domain had stalled the Celestial's influence. Could there be another way to buy Murphy more time? Time, stop. Oh, I remember Onyx, yep. I remember him also being quite bad at macro maps. Don't remember much else. Really? Holy fucking shit. Everyone is coming back. I mean, I guess most people have never stopped playing Warcraft 3. Yeah, you're right to not believe him. He was utter dog shit as far as I remember. Wait, you can add me on Battle.net too. Unless I already have you as a friend. Wait, let me check. Yeah, mine was the same. I also had a terrible PC back then. Wait, I'm coming back in half a minute. Alright, I'm still Mini Alu on Battle.net. Oh, hi Fenoas. I'm talking with a guy who's been following me since 2017. For Battle.net, if you want to add me, Lex, we can sometimes play together again. Alright. How are you doing, Fenoas? You got a new job, you said, right? Or actually you're still in the same company, but you moved up, now laying pipe and getting women. Murphy. The captain lifted her with slow, careful movements, as if handling fragile porcelain. Kid, I saw you thinking, got a solution? Not exactly a solution, and it's risky. By the way, how's my sound? Lex said I've been quiet a bit. I got a new mic a few months ago. You got Saya to +12? Damn. By the way, have you ever actually read the novel Saya no Uta? Not exactly a solution, it's risky. At this point, risks the least of our worries, spit it out. Anything to get Murphy out of danger. Saya no Uta was... I feel like it was pretty mid for me as a light novel. I generally don't like Kurobuchi's writing because it feels... it's depressing, but I like good tragedies. The best tragedies go way back in their structure to the ancient Greek ones, where basically your tragedy is self-inflicted. The protagonists have obvious flaws which cause their own downfall, and their shortcomings are basically almost telegraphed to the reader. Meanwhile, Urobuchi and similar writers just write bleak, depressing worlds where everything is shit from the start, the whole world sucks, everyone is utterly fucked, and you don't really have anything to compare it to, and it's kind of nihilistic. It draws from the nihilistic viewpoint of the world has no meaning, there is no greater purpose in life, and that's why everything sucks, everything is shit, so it's pointless. Games like Saya no Uta and stories like that feel utterly pointless. Meanwhile, ancient Greek tragedies were not only epic, like Lex says, like you say, Lex, but they also usually had a point about our shortcomings as humans, our various issues, our greed, our lust, our hatred, and so on. So I kinda don't like Kurobuchi's writing and Saya no Uta in general. I still pulled for her, but I hope I'm not just ranting, but that what I'm saying makes some sense. Metag University has been working on time-stopping research. Yep, the tragedies were based off of real life, and that's why they were so peak. Yep, peak of peaks. Meanwhile, nowadays you get tragedies which are like everything sucks, everything is so bad, the world sucks and hates you, and it's just boring, depressing, and you have nothing to compare it to within the story. In Greek tragedies, you actually had ups and downs before the tragic end. Meanwhile, in many modern tragedies, it's just everything is shit from start to finish. So it just creates an apathy in the reader or the viewer. You mean the rune you brought back from Dry Sanatorium? Exactly. Dual and Miss Winkle are studying it, hoping to create a space safe from the dimensional hound for experiments. The research is taking shape. Before we left, Miss Winkle was already prepping animal tests. Don't bother. Your school, it's not on the sea, is it? Getting back to land, then to your school, there's no time. Besides, Celeste, if she's in that woman's hands, whether this ship even makes it to shore is anyone's guess. That's why we need to move faster. Captain, can you point me to Celeste's general location? Tulu and I will find her. You and Murphy, get back to the safe house. No way. Captain? Elton realized his outburst and reached for his cigarette case, only to remember that tobacco was long gone when he opened the empty box. Don't go after Celeste. Why? Captain, do you know something? Elton stepped back from supporting Murphy, his tall frame half hidden in the shadows as he looked down at you. Oh, I mean, I streamed way back in the day with Zoom. We would dual stream while playing together Ezra Force and that kind of stuff, LTA. It's just that I took a long break then until I finished college, and then I took recently... Yeah, and then recently I was very sick, had to end up in the hospital, and then stopped playing for streaming for 5 or 6 months. Yeah, same, a lot happened in life. Celeste, she's with Miriam. What? That giant Goliath found me and Celeste the moment he boarded. He took us to Miriam. When I tried to promote on TikTok on somewhere. I don't have TikTok, I'm a boomer. I'm old. And I don't like social media in general. Most social media like Instagram and TikTok just make me cringe. For more followers, try to pull some from Zoom community for support. I mean, I guess I could promote it on Zoom's Discord, but I don't know. I mostly stream for fun to read stories I like and talk with random people. I'm not trying to become a full-time streamer like Zoom and other people. Moved by our shared fate as wayward souls, I gifted you the means to bring the departed back to this world. Well, it is fun when there are a lot of people. Zoom now has no choice but stream. Yeah, I mean, he's streaming once a week to take care of his health. I'm glad for him that he figured it out. It was very unhealthy what he was doing during those subathons 3 years ago when he was playing 12 hours a day, 14. Glad he's better now. Moved by our shared fate as wayward souls, I gifted you the means to bring the departed back to this world. What do you mean? That was the life. What do you mean by that? I mean, he literally lost his fucking voice because of that. Yeah, same, but didn't sleep. It was very fun. But also it strained his voice and he almost lost it due to that, and yeah. Her presence fulfilled your deepest wish. Surely you found solace in your last kin. But my wish, the great hope our Lord bestowed upon me, lies with that girl. Return the Divine Mother to me. As High Priestess, I swear, when our Lord is reborn, when the Divine Realm rises, you too shall enter it, finding eternal peace. Wait, what happened with his relationship with Shadow? I don't remember. I know they stopped being in a relationship when he got sick and depressed and stuff. I don't know what happened other than that, since I wasn't part of Shadow's community. High Priestess, I was shocked to hear the Divine Mother went missing, but I've told you she's not on this ship. Why play the fool with such pretense? Got in a bit of a confrontation about streaming or something. Oh, you heard from Style. Oh, I haven't seen Style in the chat or in the streams these days. Playful, such pretense. I once admired your cunning and resolve. What changed your loyalty to me? This frail golem? It was my call. I'm the master of this ship. Celeste has barely any will of her own. How could she sway me? Is that so? I give you the power to awaken her and I can reduce her to a pile of silver dust. You find the Divine Mother, bring her to me, whole and unharmed. This is your last chance, Elton.
そなたの偉大なる皆を広めよう。すべての
The doctor? What? Who? In pursuit of stars, breaking through is never simple. Oh, from Arknights, yeah. Yep, I also play Arknights. Breaking through is never simple. But this time the Keeper has found the brightest star in the firmament. Ramona must be deployed for this investigation. Ramona. Awakener details. Upgrade. Auto add.
手っ取り早くレベルを上げるのはいいけど。なるほど。こんな方
Raid, auto add.
不思議な感覚ね。
Let's raise her a bit for the fight.
不思議な感覚ね。
Skill is streaming? Damn.
手っ取り早くレベルを上げるのはいいけど、鍛錬は
I kind of haven't been really keeping up with anyone since Zoom kind of stopped streaming.
不思議な感覚ね。手っ取り早くレベルを上げるのはいいけど。
Auto add. Alright, let's get her to
こんな方法
60.
もあるのね。
Edify.
不思議な感覚ね。
Upgrade. Have you seen Merits or Seven recently? I haven't seen those guys in quite a while.
鍛錬は怠らないようにね。
Oh, I'm just asking since you've been keeping up with quite a few people in our community. I was just gonna want to see if you accidentally met any of them. Oh yeah, I guess you just accidentally met them. Alright. Right. Coal slag piled into mounds and the damp-skinned seafarers shuffle through the ancient room, their tail fins dragging muddy black trails across the floor. There's only one exit from my position. A full sprint would take 7 seconds, but she leaned down to rub her ankle. Though she treated this dislocated joint, the swelling was unavoidable. Even a light touch sparked a burning pain. Took you a while to remember some people, yeah. Pain level around 4. Based on this semester's mobility assessment, my speed's down 20%. Not enough time. The engine room's their stronghold now. Too many enemies. I'd be stopped by seafarers before reaching the door. Besides, this guy's watching me like a hawk. The seafarers prepared for the ritual. while the Awakener boy loyally fulfilled his duty, guarding her without moving an inch. Each time Ramona shifted, even just to ease her pain, Keikos shot her a wary glance, weapon trained on her. Keikos, you stay put. Don't think you can pull anything under Lady Miriam's nose. I'll keep you in line. Look at this twink. Fish twink. Completely shutting me out. Is he scared of Miriam? An Awakener linked to another Awakener. Miriam must be something extraordinary. Ramona took a deep breath, steadying herself to ignore the nagging pain in her ankle while scanning the engine room for any opportunity. When the lock clicked, her muscles tensed. Alright, see Alex. You said you were going home, right? Female Gold is gonna cough. This place reeks of stale decay. The woman's graceful figure stood in dark contrast to the seafarers. Is this Celeste? Her face twisted with disgust, clearly reluctant to walk alongside the colt. Hey, lend me a hand, would you? I'm wrangling an Awakener here. An Awakener? Ramona. Oh no, this is Celeste. Fuck. Ramona snapped her head towards the door. A girl in a white dress, bound by the black-clad cultist, met her gaze. Pure, pristine, transcendent, fragile. Countless descriptors flashed through Ramona's mind. Human. The black-clad cultist shoved the Awakener girl. She masked her faint surprise, her face returning to an emotionless void. What are you worried about? If she posed more threat than you, would Miriam have us drag her back to the outpost? Nesting in this filthy, run-down dump, these savages have no class. That's enough. Once we are done and back at the Lightbearer outpost, you can gripe all you want. Don't forget, we are on their turf now. Lightbearer outpost. These two are from the Church of the Lightbearers, so they are tied to the seafarers after all. The woman snorted, taking the rope, binding the Awakener girl, and yanking her roughly to Keikos. Lady Miriam asked me to tell you, keep an eye on both of them. Despite the Lightbearer's shrewdness, Keikos remained eerily calm. He pulled the Awakener girl to Ramona's side and resumed his silent vigil. One freak after another, trying to rebirth a dissolution-tainted God King. Utter nonsense. I don't know why Lady Lantern even bothers with these lunatics. You already botched your shot 25 years ago. Pipe down. Yo, quite the party, Goliath. A deep, gruff voice cuts through, silencing the Lightbearer devotees instantly. Lord Goliath. Keikos bows his proud head to the giant, his tone thick with reverence. Goliath ignores his loyalty, turning to the Lightbearer's devotees with keen interest. Why stop? I'm all ears. Keep gossiping about Lemuria. He gave them no chance to backpedal, his gaze shifting sharply to the doorway. Bet no one's dared say that about the divine realm to your face, huh, Miriam? Miriam's figure melted out of the shadows at the door. Her expression was unreadable, but a bone-chilling cold radiated from her. When did she get there? I didn't even notice her approach. A frigid breeze crawled. Welcome back, Alex. Did you get back home? You said you were going home or something, right? A frigid breeze crawled across the floor, draining the color from the Lightbearers' faces. Had she returned with Goliath, how much had she heard? Do you remember that Diadon and me had quick beef in Walker Free? I don't remember your beef with Dia. To be honest, but whatever. But to Ramona's and the Lightbearers' devotees' surprise, were arguing all the time. Miriam didn't erupt in rage or show a hint of displeasure in either the stream or game. As far as I remember, I didn't really get into fights with almost anyone. With Wuz only, maybe. I disliked Wuz. You remember Wuz? She surveyed the room with lofty disdain, as if the commotion were mere birdsong. I kind of... Yep. Me, Moppe, Wuz, Dia, and who else arguing in politics always. Well, how's your task going? Ah, those Mithag rats are good at scurrying, I told you. Unless we tear this ship apart, I won't find them. Besides, we've got a hostage, don't we? Flotsy, Richard, Zoom, Style, 7. 7 was also part of the crew. Goliath gestured with his massive cleaver towards Ramona. Keep this lady in hand and her partner will come sniffing around soon enough. Speaking of which, why did you drag Elton's Awakener here? Where's Elton? The ritual draws near. The Divine Mother's condition is critical. My acolytes know the sleep runes, but if possible I don't want her to suffer. My small brain, but yeah, it was quite a long time ago. Yep. You gonna be tomorrow on Zoom's stream? We are gonna play Warcraft 3 as usual. Every week we are now playing on Sundays. As long as Celeste is in our grasp, Elton will deliver the Divine Mother to keep the Sonanil from spiraling out of control. So this Awakener controls the ghost ship Sonanil. This domain must be her work. Wait, maybe there's a way. While all eyes were on Miriam, Ramona brushed the Awakener girl's hand. Celeste looked up, her face devoid of emotion. Celeste, I might have a way to get us out. A flicker of astonishment pierced the fog in Celeste's eyes. You were the domain's master. If you could make it vanish for a moment, cause chaos among the seafarers. Celeste didn't respond, only blinked. Ramona wasn't sure if she understood, but her gloves were already slick with nervous sweat. Is this your wish? Ramona froze but nodded instinctively before her mind caught up. Celeste raised her compass high, radiant streams swirled around her skirt, then vanished without a trace. I remember Azothan, but I don't remember Uther. Who the fuck was Uther? Was Uther maybe an LTA streamer or something? Oh yeah. Yep. The LTA guy, I remember. I remember the name was associated with LTA in some way, so I guess streaming first, but yeah, I guess he was just a good player. Oh, he also liked to do the Risen shit with 10 heroes or some stuff, right? I think I remember him doing that a few times, getting a bajillion heroes and with Risen. Yeah. Celeste raised her compass high, radiant streams swirled around her skirt, then vanished without a trace. At that moment, the true North Sea air swept in cold and damp. Shouts erupted from the deck. Do you remember anyone else? Merit, Sonics, Blade Master Rush would sometimes play with us if I remember correctly. There was that LTA guy, Harold, no wait, the guy who got his own island, the island named in LTA after him, the one for the Blood Elves. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Wait. Moon, the moon. In that instant, the engine room plunged into darkness. An alien, profound silence spread, swallowing all forms, but Ramona's adrenaline surged. Now. Ramona grabbed the Awakener's hand, channeling all her strength into her legs. She barreled through the seafarers, sprinting for the exit. Alright, plot. Guided by Celeste, they wove through the maze-like cabins. Soon, they ducked into a dim chamber. Heavy footsteps thundered through the deck above, each one like a hammer of fate, striking fear into their souls. Such heavy steps. Celeste, do you know who's making that noise? Celeste shook her head. Josito! Oh my god, Josito! I completely forgot, bro. I remember him. Celeste shook her head, her face once again expressionless. Joke. Yep, absolutely insane, bro. Wait, let me quickly check on Discord, of Zoom's Discord, if there's anyone else. Flotsy, standard. There was that Nick guy. I remember him. What was his full name? Nick something. Oh yeah, Brum 2. Oh, Cracker Snatcher. Cracker Snatcher also. Don't forget the OG Giga Chad. Grum was the guy from Azotan's community who showed up and then caused a shitstorm with Azotan when Zoom and Azotan got into their little fight. Skillerino, yep. Celeste shook her head, her face once again expressionless. Could it be someone the seafarers sent to hunt us? I hope Keeper doesn't clash with them head on. Without me, he's no match. They're here. What? Yeah, he was with us 24/7. Yep. Test was also there. Before Celeste finished, rapid footsteps echoed on their deck, growing closer until they stopped outside their cabin. Test is still coming to the streams. Bro is still as much of a troll as he was back then. Fucking annoying the shit out of me in Dominions. Like, bro only went fucking Glaive Throwers one Dominions game just to fucking annoy the shit out of me when he was my neighbor. God damn motherfucker. Like, he won't win any fights with them, but it's just the fucking base same. Motherfucker. No, stop. The heavy door, Ramona signaled Celeste to stay still, gripping her weapon and hiding behind the door. The heavy door creaked open, amber light spilling into the cabin. Her taut nerves relaxed when she glimpsed the familiar cloak. Keeper. Hi, Ramona. Yeah, for LTA now. I don't remember either. I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember. But don't forget the main star of every LTA game, the Goblin Sappers, being sent to Zoom with the airships. Damn, those guys made him rage quit so many games. Do not run, we are your friends. You shook your head, pressing a finger to your lips to signal silence. But as your gaze swept the figure in the shadows, you nearly gasped aloud. You got any girls? Nah, I was too busy with college and work now. Maybe I'll try to find a girlfriend in a year or two when I'm more stable at my job and I got some savings up. Oh, how was that Chinese guy called who had beef with what was his name? The Japanese guy. Moppe and the Chinese guy who he had beef with because they would always fucking flame each other and could never cooperate in a team in Azeroth Wars. Moppe and what was his fucking name? I don't remember. Yeah, you remember those two. Nice. You shook your head, pressing a finger to your lips to signal silence. But as your gaze swept to the figure in the shadows, you nearly gasped aloud. Motion sense? There was also motion sense. Have you talked about him? My brain remembers things from 10 years ago, but I don't remember things from 2 minutes ago. You shook your head, pressing a finger to your lips to signal silence, but as your gaze swept to the figure in the shadows, you nearly gasped aloud. Yeah, those were the memories. That's Celeste, an Awakener. You had seen her in visions aboard the Sunanil, a familiar yet alien shadow. This was Celeste, the one controlling the domain. The key figure supposedly in Miriam's clutches had escaped with Ramona, shockingly yet somehow expected. Are you going for a master's degree, Alex, or something further in your education? You said you finished like chemistry and shit, and now had a job. I'm currently finishing my master's degree in economics and am employed at the central bank. Although I'm working in accounting, so fuck accounting. Accounting is so fucking cringe. Yeah. Thank you. Your partner was never one to sit idly by. Oh, you found the guy who gave you the key for Warcraft 3? Wait, that's Tula file number 6291. Let's meet up with the captain and Murphy first. I will explain everything. I bought my own key a few years ago.
白夜の輝きにて
さあ
何らの罪を払わん
幕引きだぜ
Alright, let's finish these fights. I'm way too overleveled for this. Searchlight, expand, fucking illusion, trash, battle.
見届けてくれ。自由を求めるこの意志を。光を与えよ。
Tunnel the way through the side. No, let's go this way. The event. Celeste shakes the compass in her hand. She doesn't speak, yet a faint song echoes around her. Here the sailors' chants weave and overlap across time. A chaotic yet powerful shanty guiding you and directing your gaze to the other end of the ship. Listen carefully. Guided by Shanti and Celeste, you gaze into the pitch black depths of the cabin. Could your chances of survival lie within that boundless darkness? One card to copy. Of course, last stand. Fuck yeah. And with 2 warps. Nice. Battle.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝き、何らの罪を払わん。
Oh fuck, I didn't kill them in one turn. Boring. Well, messages, how stupid were we? Oh my god, yep. I'm vulnerable, I guess. Whatever. Browse calf. Let's sell some of Pollux's cards since I don't like him. I mean, listen, we were kids back in the day. Oh fuck! Final battle, I fucked up.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝きにて何ちらの罪を払わん。
ここに燃え上がれ。
光を与えよ。
さあ幕引きだぜ。
この程度か。
下がりな。さあ幕引きだぜ。
It's nice. Most of us haven't changed much. Yep. Most of us haven't changed at all. Immune to damage. Shit.
さあ幕引きだぜ。さあ幕引きだぜ。燃えろ滅びろ泣き叫べ。
Didn't expect me to become a VTuber, huh?
消えな欲望と悪意の中で燃え尽きな。
復讐の波動は止まらねえ。
99 stacks of strength. Yeah, I guess.
光を与えよ。
Thanks, Pollux. Very cool.
この翼が必ず守る。下がれ。
任せて。
I don't want to take any more damage. I mean, my model's cute, right? Wait, how do I make it bigger? I guess this is as big as I can. It's not a femboy, it's a cute cat girl maid. It's a girl. Do I sound like a fucking femboy?
琥珀色の死をくれてやる。焦るなよ。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
消え失せよ我が名のもとに
Alright, that's the fight done.
清き光なり
Well, you get what you fucking deserve. Motherfucker. Those are some fighting words. You better show up tomorrow so I can kick your ass in Azeroth Wars or something. So do I'll try, don't worry. Alright. Do you play any other games nowadays? Like Counter-Strike, Dota, League or some shit? A rotting stench crept into your nostrils. The seafarers, summoned by their leader, poured from every cabin. Leading the pursuit was the great giant you dreaded most. What a relentless enemy. Don't engage him to cover or escape. You pulled Ramona away, desperate to flee the cabin. Goliath fought with his usual blunt ferocity, smirking as he hurled his massive cleaver towards your retreating figures. You did try to return to League a little, but not much. Oh, Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, I recently started playing on a perfectly legal private server. Playing Wrath of the Lich King. Dwarf Paladin, mostly going Retribution. Oh, looks like a bot. Removed kneecaps. Not Warmane, it's Chromicraft. Chromicrafts. Goliath fought with your blood ferocity, smirking as he hurled his massive cleaver towards your retreating figures. Watch out! You shoved Ramona forward, but the blade pierced your calf, pinning you to the floor. Your communicator dropped from your chest. Alright. But listen, I'm already like level 50 as a dwarf retribution paladin. It's kind of it's a bit annoying to switch now. But then again, a lot of people 5.5 and more on Warmane. Agony blinded you, a buzzing roar drowning out Ramona's screams. Investigators from Mittag University, plus the Awakener who stole Lemuria's power. Is this all you've got? Tulu stepped in front of you as Ramona knelt beside you, sweating, struggling to pull out Goliath's blade. Tulu, get them out. Are you out of your mind? Ramona yanked harder at the weapon, the blade slicing her glove, dark red blood soaking her sleeves. Wait, you sell accounts for money? What the fuck? But then again, I have like my Dota 2 account, which can probably go for like $1,000 or something. Or probably more. High skill level with a lot of items. I'll be fine. Miriam wants someone to feed her newborn god, right? Protect Celeste and Murphy. Stop the ritual. I'll find a way out. Yeah, you tried to do once. Same with me trying League. Like, it's not really that I didn't like League. I mean, I don't like some of its mechanics and the way it's structured and Riot makes it, but it's kind of the problem of getting into another MOBA and having to learn like 200 characters do, what their spells, abilities are, and all the new items. It's very fucking daunting. So I'm just used to Dota 2 and stuck with it. Your mind went blank, spinning excuses even you couldn't believe. Yeah, the two games have completely different game styles and play styles, and in general. Dota is a lot more about tactical execution, planning, while League is more about actually outskilling your opponent in mechanics and combat. Skill shots, that kind of stuff. Dota has very few skill shots in the game. Many of them are just click on the enemy and the spell works and hits the enemy. I owe you a beer. Well, come to Bosnia and I'll buy you as many beers as you want. When you're back on vacation in Serbia, like, feel free to call me if you're back. We can hang around for an evening or two. Have one in June, to be honest. Nice. Yeah, just send me like a DM on Discord or something. I'm still in Zoom's server, you should be able to find me. Urus-Icon in Belgrade to meet some folks from around. What the fuck is Urus-Icon? Wait, let me check. Urus-Icon. The fuck? Urus-Icon. Anime conversion or some shit. Oh, I guess I'll see. I might go, but I don't think I'll have time. I'm really fucking busy with central bank work nowadays. When is it on? Let's see. On 12th to 14th of June. Let's check it out. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's on the weekend, but I don't know, I'm fucking old. I don't travel as much these days. You get them out. Because I'm lazy. But then again, I have a cousin in Belgrade, so maybe I'll see if I can hang out at his place. Tulu didn't argue further. He gave you one last look as if confirming your resolve. Tulu put me down. Two sturdy tentacles wrapped around Ramona and Celeste. In an instant, Tulu carried them deep into the corridor. Ah, damn. Rip. Well, I guess I'll see if I can crash at my cousin's place. But I kind of hate having to drive around Belgrade. That shit is fucking cancer. Hell, I even think Sarajevo has cancer drivers, and Belgrade's ones are even worse. by bus. I would go by bus, but my anxiety doesn't let me go by bus because I have to be doing something. I can't just be sitting on a bus. It drives me insane. Two sturdy tentacles wrapped around Ramona and Celeste. I would have to drive. I will see to drive if I can go drive to Belgrade for a weekend. In an instant, Tulu carried them deep into the corridor. Goliath laughed wildly, yanking his blade free. He crouched before you, gripping your chin to force your gaze. There will be some girls there, friends. Yeah. Any femboys? Goliath laughed wildly, yanking his... Oh yeah, I already read it. I told you don't get taken out by some random grunt before I get my fill of this show. I was joking, Lex, don't take me seriously, what the fuck? What's your opinion of me? His tone was half mocking, half sincere, his true intentions impossible to read. But you've got guts, I will give you that. Too bad Miriam's got her heart set on dragging someone back to answer for this. You're always taking me seriously, motherfucker! Was it mere toying, or did the Goliath harbor some disloyalty towards Miriam? Also, look at Calf. Pure fucking sex design. I love this woman. Absolute fucking fire design. Alright, next is resolve. Humans reshape the world by their will and are reshaped by it in turn. Hard-soled boots clacked rhythmically on the deck, each step heavy and dull. Celeste, the Bigelow, and Tulu, why aren't you back yet? Murphy paced anxiously, unable to sit still. She kicked a crate and tugged at its securing ropes. They better not be in trouble. She couldn't settle down to pray or rest. Bang. Who's there, Celeste? I'm stretching thin, I'm answering to like 10 messages. Elton took several deep breaths, facing the freeze who stumbled in. Listen, you're just getting the Zoom experience of having to answer to the entire chat. Oh wait, never mind, he never read chat. Motherfucker. To be honest, it was fucking peak. Streamer who never reads the chat. He just hyper focuses on every game and tryhards the shit out of it. I mean, yeah, he did occasionally read the chat, especially when the game wasn't going on. But during any game, he would try hard the living shit out of it. Try harder. Tulu's tentacles supported Ramona, her face grim, muscles trembling with strain. That uniform, you're the Bigelow's partner. Ramona scanned the group. Besides Tulu, whom she had met at school, and Celeste, who escaped with her, there were two unfamiliar faces. Those were Murphy and the Sona Nils captain, the ones Keeper risked everything to protect. Ramona Dexter. Call me Ramona. Skip the pleasantries. I need to know everything happening on this ship, short and fast. Who are you? Why are the seafarers after you? And what is this ritual Miriam's obsessed with? Elton cut off Murphy's rushed attempt to speak, knowing the pressure would muddle her explanation. I'm going back at wake up early. Are you working on the weekends? Jel to vikendom radiš, brate? We'll see, Alex. It was nice seeing one of the old friends from the Warcraft 3 days. I'm Elton, that's my partner Celeste, the only other crew on this Sonanil. In my youth, Miriam helped me awaken Celeste. In return, we sailed the Sonanil between continents and the polar regions, hauling supplies for the seafarer. Rest well. In the end, we got hunted by Miriam for helping Murphy escape the cult. Murphy carries the false god Miriam aims to summon. I don't know if it's a true deity, but if the ritual happens, Murphy won't survive. Murphy shared fragments of her story, her body, her ties to Miriam, her past in the cult. So much has happened. I'll have Celeste steer full speed towards land, but I can't promise we can save the big one. Before Elton finished, everyone staggered as the ship lurched. Celeste was indeed pushing it faster. Oh god. Elton is fucking dying, isn't he? Captain, running the ship this fast is too much for you. It's nothing. I turned a blind eye to your suffering while colluding with the cult. My sins are heavy enough. My suffering? I'm the one who delivered you to Miriam. You were the most precious cargo I ever transported for the cult. That flawless voyage earned me Miriam's favor, so that's why back at the cult's base, you agreed to help me without hesitation. Once we're close enough to shore, I'll have Celeste get you off this ship. The farther you get from the sea, the better. As if in response, Celeste spun her compass. You mean for Celeste to go with me? Ramona caught the captain's meaning first. The keeper and I can arrange transport. Celeste can extend her domain to our vehicle. Exactly, that will buy you enough time. Are you kidding? You think you can hold off those monsters? You're not even a seafarer, just plain human. Rip, Captain. No, leave that to us. Stopping pagan rituals, guarding the world from the unknown. That's the duty of everyone at Midlag University. Are you crazy too? You don't even know if we are lying to you. Keeper chose to trust you, so I'll trust you too. The captain steadied himself, then reached for Murphy, ruffling her hair roughly. Hey, don't try so hard, you're messing up my hair. I want you to break free from all this. Let that be my final wish. The worst that happens is I go down with the Sonanil. I should have sunk with her long ago. Murphy clutched the captain's coat, stubbornly refusing to let go. Ramona clenched her fist, then with a resolute glint handed Murphy an object, a communicator from Midlag University. An heirloom? It's a communicator. It may not work in this domain, but the school must be trying to reach us. If you can see the solution with your eyes, you must have enough mental strength to use it. Focus when the brooch lights up, and you'll connect with someone on the other end. Even if the keeper and I don't make it back, our colleagues will help you. Murphy took the brooch, staring at its intricate metalwork, her eyes suddenly red. What's with this, like you're marching off to die? Tool, uninterested in the argument, stood at the door, sensing the flow of power, ready to head to the engine room. Wait, where are you going? The girl shoved the doors open, grabbing a tentacle. Are you going to save him? My actions are not for outsiders to question. I'm coming too. Murphy, don't be reckless. You stay here. Tulu and I... wait. Tulu and I will help the keeper escape. If you fall into Miriam's hands, our efforts are for nothing. I know. But I can't. I don't want to die. But what if you don't come back? I don't want that to happen. I can't stay in this domain forever. If I want to truly escape, I need you to vouch for me. I can't just show up at your school and tell you, headmaster, these students died for me. I need your introduction. Neither of you is allowed to die. I won't waste energy protecting you. I don't need your protection. I know the seafarer's weaknesses by heart. I can handle myself. Nice. Fine, if you're that determined. What's that look? I thought you weren't worth their sacrifice. It seems I misjudged you. What's with the riddles? Move it, move it. Murphy pushed Tulu with one hand, pulled Ramona with the other, and they vanished into the ship's shadowy corridors. She's fine, if that's her choice. Celeste, keep us at full speed. Hey Fenoas, how much till the end of this chapter if you're here? I'm guessing we're close to ending, like one more or two more maybe. Yeah, everything is activated. We're probably towards the end. Lost light. New posse, gain 21 strength and gain temporary strength equal to 25% of your permanent strength. Oh, that would go nice with Calf. I should have probably upgraded some of Ramona's skills, but actually, yeah, let's fucking upgrade some of her skills. This will be otherwise very annoying. It's just damage and fucking cringe as shit.
不思議な感覚ね。手っ取り早くレベルを上げるのはいいけど、鍛錬は怠らないようにね。不思議な感覚ね。
Let's get her to level 3 and everything.
不思議な感覚ね。手っ取り早くレベルを上げるのはいいけど、鍛錬は怠らない。
Yeah, that's enough. Fuck it. Anything on Calf? We can upgrade skills. Yeah, nothing. Investigate. Let's go. Road ahead fraught with danger. Oh, this is the final fight, I guess. Lost Light, Part 14. Let's go. Miriam stood at the room's center, eyes half-closed, poised like a sacred statue. Even as Goliath roughly tossed you before her, she merely flicked her gaze your way. That look was cold as a viper's, radiating cruelty and detachment. You were neither her match nor part of her food chain. Where are the others? Didn't I tell you Mittag's little rats are good at scurrying? Catching this one was hard enough. But the others don't matter, do they? Looks like you've built the altar for your god already. Miriam turned slowly, her serpentine shadows dissolving, bathing her in purple radiance like a baptized devotee. The altar behind her came in. The engine's room, dim light, casting eerie shadows on her face. At its center lay two unrecognizable bodies. Their limbs twisted, their half faces frozen in the moment of death. Congealed blood forming incomprehensible runes, filling the air with death's fervor. Your god probably won't like such creepy offerings, huh? The envoys went missing on our watch. How are you gonna explain that to the Church of the Lightbearers? Before Goliath finished, the scar on his neck constricted, seizing his muscles. I did not forge your head with Lemuria's blood for you to blaspheme my god, Goliath. My great almighty Lord draws strength from my prayers and knows my devotion through my sacrifices. As for those Lightbearer envoys, really foolish, insignificant dregs, if the Lightbearers complain, I'll have no need to walk with them further. Miriam wiped the blood from her fingers and finally turned to you. A lingering stench of decay clung to her, each inch closer, tormenting your sanity. What did you do to them? You're different from them. Miriam ignored your question. She looked at you. her eyes like a still abyss harboring millennia-old bones. You possess the most unique soul I've seen since becoming an awakener, brighter and darker than your companions. A keeper of Midtag University, I cherish the gifted. I truly wish you could bask in our Lord's divine light. The clever shouldn't be buried in the mundane. The divine realm woven from sacred blood welcomes foreign veins. Your hope to save the world from corruption doesn't clash with the rebirth of the divine realm. Serve us, join the rebirth and revival of the divine realm, and walk in eternal bliss with me. For so-called rebirth and revival mean using living people as sacrifices, turning the innocent into vessels for monsters. Sorry, I can't do it. Your ritual is barbaric and cruel. I see no trace of reason or civilization in it. To be the vessel for God's rebirth, the cornerstone of the divine realm's return, that's the ultimate glory. I misjudged you. No need to waste words on fools. This far sense now. Power erupted from the shadows, formless energy coalescing into a massive solid serpent. The giant snake thrashed wildly, its eyes locking onto you, coiling around your waist, lifting you effortlessly into the air. Stop, Miriam. Who goes there? A voice achingly familiar leaped across this history's chasm, soft as an offshore breeze, yet stirring a tidal wave in your heart. Miriam, I said let that one go, and true this far sense now. I don't know your face, but your presence carries traces of our Lord. A flicker of pity crossed Miriam's face, her eyes, like flowers battered by a sandstorm, brimmed with endless sorrow and pain. Cold, slick scales slid across your body, the serpent tightening like a predator strangling its prey. Tears carved indelible trails down your face. She stared at Tulu as if to pierce his soul, to unravel their shared history from eons past. My lord, my glorious king, how could you bear the taint of an awakener? Who defiled your sacred relics? Who broke our covenant? You dangle upside down in the serpent's grip, blood rushing to your head, vision fading to black. But in your haze you glimpse two girls surrounded by seafarers drawing close. Ramona, now! Ramona took a deep breath, bending one knee, channeling energy beneath her feet and leaped high. Save! Save, let's go. Her rapier's tip pierced the serpent's scales, striking its vital point. Hey, he's gonna fall. You plummeted amid the serpent's roar, into a trembling warm embrace. You okay? Dear Ramona, Sorry, now's not the time for a reunion. Ramona held you, sprinting away from Miriam without looking back. You glanced back at Miriam, the serpent reformed, her gaze falling on you and Ramona. A predatory stare like a viper eyeing its prey. Tulu, don't engage her, get Murphy out first. Nah, we kill her. Alright, first battle.
出社戦闘命令
Nice cap.
幕引きだぜ。
どけ。この翼が必ず守る。
And turn the...
琥珀に死をくれてやる。
Poison. Alright, recover one. Arithmetica. Searchlight, expand vision. That's an illusion. Fucking shit. Both of these feel kind of mid. Yeah, this one is nice. Yeah, let's just sell all of Ramona's skills. Celeste You will help me this time, right? The girl paced nervously, glancing back at the quiet awakener from time to time. She did not respond to the girl, but as the girl's expression grew more anxious, a breeze lifted the white veil, gently pushing her in a certain direction. I will protect you. I'll protect you even though I once failed in this matter of protection, but this time I will not let you be lost in darkness alone. Alright, got the warp device. Expanding current vision.
出社戦闘命令を。
ドカン
今よ。
我が名のもとに我が名のもとに
琥珀色の血をくれてやる。さあ幕引きだぜ。焦るなよ。
なんだ洗い清め
Tulu's tentacles swatted away encroaching seafarers guarding the rear. Though dim-witted, the seafarers grew restless. Whispers spread through their ranks, ancient and obscure, making Tulu frown. Their suspicions will only enrage Miriam. Suspicions? You understand their words? No time for Tulu to explain. Miriam translated the ancient tongue into action. Her dagger slashed through several seafarers' throats, bathing her in grey blue blood as she waded through their cluster. The God King reborn? No, our Lord will only descend at the stellar alignment guided by the ritual. Only my ritual can bring the God King to the divine realm. My ritual. Seafarers, let these blasphemers witness the majesty of the divine realm. Battle.
こいつが小僧の敵かい？なら狩りの始まりだな。
なん
Well, shit.
洗い清め
消えな。
我が名のもとに
Victory. Alright. Rouse, calf. Event. Beneath the loose deck plank, filthy black sludge oozes out. Amidst the sludge, the familiar gleam of a silver claw catches your eye. Silver relic into a golden relic our home. Quiet golden relic. This will draw a page below. National card. Our home. Alright. Market. Knowledge wheel, I don't care. This is nice, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm not restoring HP, so it's fine. gonna start. Oh, it's with strikes. I have a good strike. So let's gain 50 strength. Nice, 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 nice. Let's get this. Battle. Break time.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝きにて何ちらの罪を払わん。
Alright, back, let's go.
さあ幕引きだぜ。
Nice. I don't have a key. Yeah, I have a lot of symptom cards, fuck it. Oh, I'm full.
こいつが小僧の敵かい。
I only have like fucking symptom cards now.
狩りの始まりだな。琥珀色の血をくれてやる。
Alright, done. Oh, this is an event. Play, draw 2 cards, I don't really need it. Junction, Rosin Awakener, Caster. Awakener, Pollux.
こいつが小僧の敵かい。なら狩りの始まりだな。さあ幕引きだぜ。
なんち
Nice.
ゃ洗い清め。
No more relics can be obtained. Oh, I still don't have a key, what the fuck?
我は導きと審判をもたらすもの。白夜の輝きにてこちらの罪を払わん。消え失せよ。ここは通さん。
この演疫法で世界を読み解く。
琥珀の死をくれてやる。
Alright, solar flare. Let's just kill him with collapse so I don't enter so I have the extra save for the boss fight immediately. Browse Ramona. Extra silver. And the final fight. Seafarers don't feel much pain. I used to step on their tails as a kid. Hardly anyone reacted. That means they'll keep getting up. We can't guarantee each swing as a killing blow. This felt till we are down. It's just me, Tulu, and the keeper who can fight. Our combat options are limited. Mid-sentence, Ramona's eyes lit up. Tulu and the keeper, you haven't linked, have you? Not yet. Are you saying I should link with Tulu? Links didn't just suppress an Awakener's innate madness, they channeled the Alienus, enhancing their combat performance. Simply put, the link could boost an Awakener's fighting ability. Just this once, disconnect yourself when we return to campus. You nodded, gripping your silver key tightly, closing your eyes, you sank into darkness. You chased the brightest spark in your vision, your mind squeezed by countless presences in the crowded void, your brain torn with agony. You strained to reach out, seizing the stars. As if your soul left your body, your vision soared, pulled by an irresistible force. You saw yourself, saw Miriam, saw a city tilting in a flood, and finally a cold, regal young king atop a mountain. Opening your eyes again, a torrent of gnosis jolted your nerves like an electric shock, painful yet brimming with unprecedented power. Finally the moment I've been waiting for. Hi Goliath, let's kick your ass. Tulu struck first at Goliath, denying him the chance to act. His tentacles slammed into the cool slag, kicking up a cloud of black dust. As the dust fell, Miriam's figure emerged. Miriam, you see that? This fake brat's linked up with someone. The serpent launched a storm of blows at Goliath's force, hurling him against the engine room's iron wall. Like a meteor crashing to Earth, Goliath embedded in the bulkhead. Outrageous. Foul thing, you dare defy our Lord, stealing Lemuria's divine power. Miriam advanced, head bowed, her bare feet rippling the air like leaves on the water. Outrageous. No one but me can awaken the divine realm's envoy. Think something's wrong with her. Run. In an instant, the shadows spoke in the engine room solidified. Indescribable twisted structures rose from the ground. King, my lord, Murphy. It's not too late. Return to the cult and remain the reverend divine mother. Your funeral will be the grandest rite in the divine realm's history, revered by thousands. Your name etched in eternal annals. Come back to me. Together we'll execute this blasphemer. Punish this filth masquerading as our Lord. Restore his power to him. Only then will our Lord be whole. Miriam, open your eyes and see who I am. Silence. The serpent dissolved and reformed, space working under Miriam's power. False god, counterfeit, charlatan, irreverent one, unbeliever, do not use his form. Blasphemer, blasphemer, blasphemer. Oh, she's fucking going crazy, becoming a dissoluted monster. Her voice devolved into shrilly coherent noise, her hands clawing at her throat as her body stretched and contorted. Watch out, she's losing control. Alright. Hydra.
我は導きと審判をもたらす。
Oh, she's quite low
白
HP.
夜の輝きにて何ちらの罪を払わん。
爆炎よ、ここに燃え上がれ。
道を照らさんことを。
今だ。自由意識に潜る。
琥珀色の死をくれてやる。下がりな。さあ幕引きだぜ。
Alright, almost dead. She's recovering again. Our text did nothing. No, look at those two energy circuits. They are thick with Miriam's essence. We might need to take them down first. When the divine realm stood, she could summon only one serpent shadow. After millennia of dormancy, she might now command up to 8 vessel shades. Lemuria's secret rites. We can't let her rage consume her. If she fully loses control, she'll become a true monster. Yeah, let's do hyper clear. Alright, she has a lot of gamer Metka. Shuffle one inside. 140 key flare and this.
この演疫法が世界を読み解く。
さあ幕引きだぜ。
我が心清き光なり。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
琥珀色の死をくれてやる。
I love Morimens. True, same.
この身は決して砕けん。命尽きるその時まで光の道を鳥は早急をかける。罪を懲らしめん。
任せ。
下がれ。罪を懲らしめん。
Fuck it.
光を与えよ。海を懲らしめん。
Alright, we concur.
我が心、清き光なり。海を懲らしめん。
72 shield. I feel like I fucked up a bit.
焦るなよ。さあ、幕引きだぜ。
海を懲らしめん。
Nah, I'll wait for next turn. We took down all her shades, but why is she still? She's forcing the ritual, but this is just her illusion. Without the star's guidance, it will only burn everyone's souls. High Priestess Miriam, in the name of his envoy, I command you to stop. Her mind consumed by fury. The creature once called Miriam paused only a moment before resuming her frenzied assault. She thinks I'm a fraud, so be it. I'll face her in Lemuria's way, subdue her, or kill her. Miriam, my most loyal vassal, may you wonder no more. Oh, she's dead. Kinda mad. These structures are fading as though this is the illusion Miriam conjured, perhaps provision of the divine realm, the gods' realm, the eternal Lemuria. We recall some mythic historians debating its existence. Had catastrophe not struck, it would stand bare. Since it's all history, can we talk about the city after we are safe? Let's deal with this thing first. Ramona, once we are sure, we'll leave the domain and contact the school. Tulu, stay on the ship and take care of Murphy for a while. Right, we'll need a surgical table ready with the time room. Extracting the parasite might require acting being the sword himself. By the way, does your leg still hurt? It's not bleeding anymore, I barely feel it. As we discussed further plans, Miriam's illusion peeled away like melting snow. The enemy regained some sanity from her frenzy, shedding her monstrous form. Miriam lay weakly in black dust, her gaze vacant, unresponsive even as Tulu approached. Stop clinging to delusions, Miriam. Our era, our eternal realm, its fall is sealed. No, he promised me. You promised me. The emaciated woman finally showed a reaction. She blankly looked up, muttering to herself. May Almighty God will wield his power and judge these unworthy heretics who made this false thing. She drew a dagger from her waist, purple-black flames, like thick fog coating the blade, radiating deathly chill. You fake, die. Cold, sinister flames ignited the coal dust. Murphy, in the chain reaction of fire and ash, a deafening blast engulfed everyone. The ship lurching shortly to one side. Flames swelled before you, the bulkhead behind torn open by the explosion. Keeper, don't let go of my hand. Your nose stung with the acrid stench of burnt coal. After a fleeting moment of connection, you were yanked downward into the abyss by gravity. The familiar voice and roar faded swiftly, but blazed back creeping chill and dampness that clawed at the spine. Keeper! Time froze in that moment. The searing heat cut your skin like 1,000 blades, every tendon baked brittle as cicada wings. A chaotic, deafening horn pierced your spirit realm, shattering the reason and peace you've known for the past year. In this endless instant, you felt the unrest and struggle of chaos. But in the end, all was consumed by flame, your consciousness fading into boundless darkness.
ついにあの写本に書かれていた満天の星空に出会い
Oh, I guess that's the end of the chapter. Have no more than 2 symptom cards. Yeah, I fucked up with the relic. I kinda forgot. Doesn't matter. And this should be the end of the chapter, and I'm done with Morimens for today after it. Eyes open. Why are you sleeping here? Wake up, you'll catch a cold out here. Ramona? How long was I out? Who knows, you even missed the afternoon's pre-mission briefing. Briefing? It's about Francis. Never mind, let the host fill you in. Host? How was your sleep? Dull? Don't panic, now's not the time to chew you out for napping on the lawn during work hours. So you'll chew me out later. Ramona avoided your gaze, her back practically screaming you're on your own. Francis's diary mentioned some details about the Church of the Lightbearers. Oh right, you haven't reviewed those 3 mandatory courses yet. The Church of the Lightbearers, Dexter, worships the idea that extinction is divine salvation and humanity's only redemption, luring sick patients to join and contract the solution. Thanks for the recap, Professor Dexter, but I doubt Erica appreciates you stepping on her toes. My bad, the floor's yours. Francis left plenty of clues pointing to the Church of Lightbearers, especially the resurrection of the dead. With Lily's appearance, we have reason to suspect they've mastered the art of summoning awakeners. Aren't awakeners supposed to be top secret? Looks like you didn't pay attention to awakener history either. I'm starting to wonder how you passed the initial tests. Mittag isn't the only one with the silver core awakening tech or something like it. Awakeners date back to before the flood. Even in the tombs of the 19th dynasty of Remuahe, there are rituals hinting at summoning rituals. Murals hinting at summoning rituals. The golem tech closest to Mittag's awakeners comes from the sorcerer clans of the Levant. Now back on topic. Based on the beliefs and ritual details in the diary, the Church of the Lightbearers Francis encountered doesn't quite match our intel. Also, the remote imaging device I left with Herbert sent back this rune. We suspect Herbert's the middleman linking Francis to the Church of the Lightbearers. Oh yeah, Francis was the Loy's mother, who tried to revive her daughter but didn't realize she had already done so. Your next field mission is to verify the diary's contents and investigate this rune's connection to the church. Frances documented her movements before heading to the polar region. We'll go to her embarking point, Bridgeport. There might be clues there. Once you're ready, we'll set off. I'll be your partner as always. My gear is always packed and ready. No need for another nap. No need. I've got the mission down, and I remember all the details from last night's briefing. Then let's move. If we set off today, we might catch the premiere of Londinium Opera's house new show on our way back. I'll grab the driver, meet me at the school gate. Keeper. This mission might lead to direct contact with the Church of the Lightbearers. Uncovering their secrets is secondary. Your top priority is staying alive. I don't know where I'd dig up another keeper from the rubble. Don't be so hard on kids. But Dole's right, the cultists you faced before were just outer-ring grunts. The church's true core hasn't surfaced yet. Sounds like you know a lot about them, Professor. Haha, just an wallet entanglement. If needed, Mittag will send seasoned investigators or even request aid from the Mystia Treaty Committee to handle this. Do come back alive. God, it will make it back safe. What are you staring at? They're already gone. Don't worry, they know what they're doing. I'm not worried. Even if we need to train a new keeper, the funds come from the Dexter family's account. Worry about yourself. I heard someone's daughter is off to a date at the opera. Kids these days. A regular ship to the polar region? You must be crazy. There's no such ship here and no churches either. Stop asking, we're just simple fishermen. We don't know anything. Ma'am, please wait. Your city big shots bullying us country folk. That's not our intent. Hey, the woman slammed the door. If Ramona hadn't pulled you back, you would have gone to school with a crooked nose. Bridgeport, this town's weird. That's the third door we've knocked on, and not one person will share a scrap of info about this place. We're just asking for directions. It's unnatural how they're all covering something up. Let's check the docks. Maybe we'll find a lead there. What's wrong? Maybe it's my imagination, but I thought I heard a voice in my head. Perfect timing. 2 out-of-towners just walked in. Should we grab them? Save us the trouble of finding others. Herd them toward the ship. Devious jerk. Go, Cake, it's your time to shine. As you command, Lord Belav. Thud. Agonizing pain struck your forehead. The impact spun your world. Murphy seized the chance to break free, clutching her head as she fled deeper into the cabin. I knew you weren't good. Oh, it's just a recap? Wait, hear me out. 10 minutes. Boarding now. Had enough of staring. The moment the domain faltered, the false gun inside her felt a powerful fake die. Her don't let go of my hand. The sea's embrace turned sharp, the water reacting with your scorched skin in a choking struggle. Blind chaos like a spectre in the night tore and broke your body. Then that chaos bore a flicker of warmth. In boundless dark, loneliness, helplessness, and despair receded swiftly, a mysterious glow shining in the frigid cosmos. As if touching the universe's mercy, your consciousness teetered on the edge of hypnosis. Your body melded with the oxygen in the sea, and you snapped your eyes open, water flooding from the corners. Finally, a gentle light sliced through the ocean's darkness. A pale blue force reached for you, a goddess of safe passage extending her hand. I remember now. Miriam's dying struggle triggered the explosion. I couldn't hold Ramona's hand and fell into the sea, but no, this is the Sonanil's deck. The final force that helped me was Celeste. She pulled me from the deep. Then the others must be okay too. The dreamy warmth gave way to stark moonlight. The veil shrouded the ship, shattering, dissolving, and sinking into the deep. The veil, it's gone. Thick smoke billowed from the stern where the engine room lay. Oh no. Ignoring the searing pain from your soul's depths, you leaned on the railing, staggering towards the rising smoke. Your throat was choked with blood and gunpowder, each breath a torture. Ramona, Murphy, Celeste too, I have to find them fast. Before you got far, a violent tremor strong enough to tear the ship apart surged from below. Amid the massive explosion, flames roared skyward, scorching air hurling you to the deck. Before your consciousness faded again, the last sight was seabirds streaking across the full moon's sky. Nice. Alright, finished chapter 5. Now on to chapter 6. I'm probably done for now. Records, claim all, library. Timed gift boxes. This doesn't give a lot, like 10 luminous cores for 300, not really worth it. 15 luminous cores, 16 and a half. Yeah, not worth it. Remove, deploy, and who else do I have? Yeah, alright. G. Murphy then benefits from keep their region, right? Yep. Keep their region, nice. Death resistance, realm mastery, damage amp, death resistance.
とわの国に通じる扉はここにある。これでどう？はい。
消え失せよ。
これこそ宿命よ。深海の精鋭。
海の狂気に気をつけて。
無礼者が。
愚か者。深海の精鋭。
海の狂気に気をつけて。
光を伝えよ。はっ。この翼が必ず守る。
Nice. Oh, that's illusion, well shit. Oh, I should have sold a Pollux card. Oh, it's just the final level, I guess.
ここにある。
下がれ。深海の精鋭。私に全て貢ぎなさい。
風よ。 死の淵へいざない。
戻って
ふっ
これでどう？
我が心清き光なり。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
深海の深淵、これこそ宿命よ。
海の狂気に気をつけて。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
光を伝えよ。下がれ。罪を懲らしめん。
愚か者、下がれ。深海の深淵。
Let's just clear it once to have it
部を
cleared.
わきまえなさい。愚か者、深海の深淵。無礼者、
光を伝えよ。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
ここは通さん。
これでどう？
愚か者、深海の深淵。
戻って
これこそ宿命よ。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
Another free arithmetic. I should have just went all in on the damage.
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
Alright then.
我は導きと審判をもたらす者。白夜の輝きにて何かの罪を払わん。
深海の深淵。
光を伝えよ。
触れるな。深海の深淵。
ここは通さん。
永遠の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
この翼が必ず守る。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
私の宝物。
はっ。
下がれ。
Alright, now I'll fuck him up.
海の狂気に気をつけて。
どけ。鳥は早急をかける。この身は決して砕けん。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
何時洗い清めん。
Yeah.
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
Oh, he would have died to the tentacles. I'm stupid. Whatever. Fuck it, the wolf symptoms.
永遠の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
深海の潜入神母となる。下がれ深海の潜入。
この翼が必ず守る。下がれ。
前へ。
風よ、死の淵へいざなえ。この程度か。
これこそ宿命よ。下がれ深海の潜入。無礼者。
絶対に祖国へ帰る。
何時洗い清めん。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
海の狂気に気をつけて。前へ。
汚れし者。我が心、清き光なり。
Alright, cleared them. Let's actually do another battle to get some more
我は導きと審判をもたらす者白夜の輝きにて何ちらの罪を払わ
宿命よ深海の
命尽きるその時まで光の道を歩ま風よ死の淵へいざない
触れるな深海の生
何時荒い清めここは通さん
命下がれ
我が名のもとに
前へ
and still alive. Alright, one more fight and then I'm done. Then I will finish the boss.
見届けてくれ自由を求めるこの石を
私の宝物愚か者深海の生命愚か者
海の狂気に気をつけ
鳥は早急をかける
戻って
どけなん荒い清め
Nice. Let's go. Let's finish the boss. In 15 turns we can do it easily.
永遠の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ絶対に祖国へ帰る
鳥は早急をかける
下がれ
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを
深海の生命無礼者
戻って
ここは通さん風よ死の淵へいざない
深海の精鋭これこそ宿命よ
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを
Alright. Let's fuck her up.
私に全て貢ぎなさい失せなさい失せなさい失せなさい
Alright. 5 sacrifice. Yeah, I read through the story, let's go.
宿命よ神母となる。下がれ。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
深海の生
海の狂気に気をつけて。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
汚れし者め、この身は決して砕けん。
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
我が心清き光なり。命尽きるその時まで
Alright.
光の道を歩む。
Ways.
海を懲らしめん。この翼が必ず守る。風と共に散れ。
下がれ。深海の生
海の狂気に気をつけて。
何時洗い清め。風と共に散れ。海を懲らしめん。
前
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
ここは通さん。
Ah, this is going to be such a shit show. Back using the emergency gnosis.
私に全て貢ぎなさい。下がれ。
はい。
消え失せよ。
失せなさ
風と共に散れ。
前
この身は決して砕けん。
い。深海の精鋭。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
風と共に散れ。
前
深海の精鋭。愚か者。
消え失せよ。風よ。我が身のもとに。我が心清き光なり。海を懲らしめん。
とわの王国の美しさに服従せよ。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
懲らしめん。
Alright.
次こそ祖国が私の呼びかけに応えてくれますように。
Bloodstained Chronicle Covenant. P dive, I should probably do one of those. Yeah, let's investigate. Battle, let's go.
永遠の国に通じる扉は
22K
ここにある。
is, it's going to be such a pain.
この翼が必ず守る。
下がれ深海の精鋭。
風よ、死の淵へいざない。
はい。
私の宝物。
ここは通さぬ。
はい。
まだだ。この程度か。光の伝えよ。
触れるな深海の精鋭。
下がれ。汚れし者。
Yeah, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm clearing this shit.
無礼者深海の精鋭。これこそ宿命よ。
海の狂気に気をつけて。
この翼が必ず守る。
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
光よ。おっ。
Alright, death resistance propped once.
深海の精鋭。無礼者
なんだ。荒い清め。ここは通さぬ。光をたたえよ。
深海の精鋭。
この翼が必ず守る。どけ。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
Alright,
この翼が必ず守る。
深海の精鋭。これこそ宿命よ。触れる
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
this is so fucking ass.
なこれこそ宿命よ。深海の精鋭。
海の狂気に気をつけて。
無礼者。
光をたえよ。
私に全て貢ぎなさい。下がれ。これこそ宿命よ。
下がれ。不滅の実をもって全ての災いを防ぐ。
No, this isn't campaign. I am currently doing the fucking P dungeon. And I fucking suck. Do I just go all in with tentacles? Yeah, fuck it.
我が心清き。
Thanks, Pollux.
風と共に散れ。風よ地へいざない。
I'm still fucking dead.
戻って。
銀の影が道を照らさんことを。
東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
この翼が必ず守る。光をたえよ。どけ。
Yeah, there's stuff that gets saved. I'm so fucked. And he doesn't even die this turn. I could have maybe survived the other two. Nah, fuck it.
やはり飛び立てなかったか。
I'm utterly dog shit at this game. Then again, I have played for like 6 months. How are you doing, Arulin? I've been mostly just reading the story today and yesterday, going to chapter 6 after having not played for like 6 months. I'm probably gonna switch to Counter-Strike or something for now, because I'm that tired and I can't think. P-dive is fucking stupid on high difficulties. I should have just gone for level 60, but I feel like I can clear level 70 if I was actually still good at the game. And I was tired. Yeah, exit game, switch stream category to Counter-Strike.